and just built a brand new computer as it's not really rising from the ashes. It's just, we're going to say it rose from the ashes, but it's just going to be just a whole bunch of new parts I get to, build my brand new computer with.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
I just dropped the
cool
in chat.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, that, and if you're building yourself a new PC, depending on how much cash you want to spend, you can get pretty gross now. Where
you can,
like 5 years ago, you could spend a lot of money and get, in comparisons to how much it's increased, mediocre.
Yeah, anywhere between 2 to 3K, you can get yourself a pretty beastie boy.
You can get something that's going to last at least 5 to 7 years to be relevant with the upcoming games.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Dice-Before Dishonor Echoes of Honor series podcast. What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to bug you.
No?
Ryan just froze. As we were talking about, he needs to upgrade.
He's just looking sleepy. That's all.
No,
he's just super sleepy. That's the same way he looks when he's super sleepy.
You know what happens? It's just say, what do you do? It's like, okay, you delay. You delay on your round. That's what's going to happen. Hello. 5 episodes, 1 battle, extended battle. I told you there's going to be a lot going on here tonight. We are 6 episodes into our OVA series, Dice for Dishonor, the War for the Crown wrap-up, our homebrew version of the ending sequence. This happens sort of at the end of Crownfall, before Songboard Saboteur, if at all. We're playing 2nd edition with a dabble of the new Pathfinder 2nd edition core. See how we like the taste of it. Tastes like repositioning. Tastes like off guard instead of flat-footed. Tastes like an acid splash spell now called combustion something that doesn't do like splash damage. It literally does full damage in an area. So, seriously considering. Guys, when last you left, it was our Shogun that was eyeballing, meaningfully decepting, and hopefully you're picking up what I'm trying to lay down here so I don't lose my head. Which brings us to the next person in the round, which is Lady Martella. Lady Martella? She's waiting. Oh, yeah. I see what we're fighting. There's people in the ceiling. I see. I understand. Now I see. Now I understand. Let's put you in with the friendlies. Give her an official turn, and hopefully we'll...
What a feeling when we're hiding on the ceiling.
Okay, I was wondering how that was relevant, but yeah, okay. I thought you'd wait for the other one that's actually spider walking, but hiding in the ceiling. Okay. I'll give you that. It's not hair point worthy, but I'll give you that. She fires the gun into the air. Bang. At the guy that dropped the bomb. I must make a flat check, concealment roll. I got a natural 1 and miss. Tries to fire the gun, because rounds happen like in turn, but in the battle vision, in the battle scope of your mind, it's all happening at the same time. So, Lady Martella Lothide fires her gun. Princess Stavian goes and starts rattling on a door. Or actually, she jams a dagger into this door so it won't open, hopefully disrupting any, shall we say, reinforcements coming through there. Meanwhile, back out on the main floor, the first terracotta soldier continues to try to lay waste to this door. Just bang, 12 points of damage. Bang, 19 points of damage might start hurting the door. Bringing us to terracotta soldier number 2.
Though I should stabilize before it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. We forgot we hadn't fixed your initiative order. Can I have a dying roll from you, sir?
Well,
Unless you want to spend.
I'm going to call this a recovery roll because I don't like the way you phrased it.
Dying check?
No, recovery. Let's be positive.
Okay.
But I rolled a 1.
I'm positive it's a dying roll with that kind of action happening.
I believe that means is that a critical fail? Is there a critical fail on a recovery check?
Yeah, there actually is, and you drop 2.
Dying 2.
No, not in the check itself. If you took like critical damage that pushed you over.
No, critical failure, dying increases by 2. So.
Is it? Okay. So you're at dying 1.
Because I missed it by...
Okay, so you're at dying 1, and you missed it. Instead of jumping to dying 2, you're jumping to dying 3. When we come around to your turn, you have a choice to make. You can roll and risk it all, and if you fail, you're dying 4 and you die, and we lose Lord Anders. We hardly knew him. Or you can spend all of your hero points to recover. Sorry?
Well, I've only got...
Oh, do you want to save for something more important?
Well, I'm not going to spend it now. I don't have to spend it now. I've got till
Okay.
turn. I might get...
So, the thing is, though, you spend it up front before you roll and you recover, or you roll, and if you roll badly, you can spend it to re-roll that bad roll, but be stuck with the second roll. So be careful what you do first, the chicken or the cavalier, whatever came first. Which brings us to...
I think Mandarb has been ignored in the initiative. He's coming to save me. I'm fairly confident about it. He's my animal companion, and he knew I fell.
Oh yeah, freedom! He runs off, he pulls off the saddle. My master's
He's my
on his...
companion. Gee whiz.
Sounds like a fiery steed to me.
That's right.
Speaking of
Not
him...
much of a cavalier.
No, he's got a point. Outside in the garden, a mere 10, 20, 30 feet from the gate, you told him that when we give the signal, Trembears try to crash through that gate with the cart, and he needs to get in there to scoop you up. No one's given the signal yet. Suddenly, Mandarb feels the worst. How is a horse going to get through a gate, let alone over a wall? You tell me. Or is he going to scratch at it like a cat and end up getting shot? I'm not denying he would try to save you, but I'm curious how a horse would pull this off.
Power of faith.
The power of it. Well, those other two, they're unlocking the door from the inside, Who knows? Who knows? If only somebody was randomly, invisibly opening doors. We'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, Terracotta Soldier number 2. Soldier number 2. Anders goes down. I step over him like he's difficult terrain, or I should say step onto him. Well, I'll be kind. Now that you're out of my way, I turn to the halfling that now stands between me and the door, and it turns its attention on the halfling, clearing the way to the door, clearing the way to where the princess went. We don't want to add injury to insult just to step on Anders. 29. He hits Winston. 2d8. 22 hit points of damage. Winston takes the dying 1 condition.
We get new hero points. We've been playing for a lot of hours. He's out of hero points.
I've been trying.
Quick,
Part of the card,
start singing. You might get a hero point.
Actually, we usually run 2 episodes counting as a session, and this is the 3rd episode, so yes. Everyone re-up their hero points. If you have 0, you have 1.
Let's go, baby!
If you had 2 from doing wonderful things, I'm sorry, they are reset to 1. Now, as
Speaking
I was
of wonderful things,
yeah.
Isn't that Sir Winston such a portly fellow?
Now, I step forward, taking attacks of opportunity from... While you guys are unconscious, for the low price of because I said so, I am going to free up Lord Samish Guild of Arse ownership, I'm going to free up Fafal's ownership and let you each of the unconscious players take control of one. Who's faster on the draw? And I step onto using you as difficult terrain, and then step onto using you as difficult terrain and start pounding on the door, trying to get through to the princess. And that is... Now, one might say, I can't step an enemy square while he's still conscious. But do you really want me to finish these guys off and just hit you until you're dying for and dead and then consider you terrain? So we're not people. We're robots. They'll just take the difficult terrain. They're stepping on you or over you. It's a lot of room in a square. And we're standing at the door. If you wake up, you will be considered something. Stretched, pinned, prone, crawling, all kinds of interesting things. But we'll worry about that if and when we come to it. Which brings us to Lord Anders. What's it going to be? The hero point and get the freebie save? Or are you going to risk a roll and then use the hero point to get out of trouble, but be stuck with the second roll?
It hasn't been a whole round. I literally just rolled 3 minutes ago, and I'm between Terracotta 1 and 2, so it just looks like you've come to me, when in fact, we just finished me.
Yeah, he just rolled. You forgot to advance the turn previous to his roll.
Well, no, I'm still stuck after Terracotta 2. We never stuck me between.
I haven't had a chance to change the proper initiative order.
Right. So I just inserted myself conversationally between the two of them.
Conversationally, I'm dying, not actually dying. Let's have an open conversation about my death in the afterlife. Don't go towards the light, dude. Round 11. After opening the barn doors and freeing the horses, I'll work on the other one, and then maybe I'll make my way to the front gate. We'll see. Lady Heku. I am on the ceiling. I am going to stride 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to the front door.
Oh, what a feeling.
Boom! Horse is.
Yeah, she's leaning over in front of the doorway with her head and body over the top of the door, and then the frickin' Nagrath comes in and just sends her flying. Boom! Master, I sensed that you were low on hit points, because I'm better than that other guy who waits till his master's dead. I'm here on time, not a little too late. Not like that other guy. All right. Get to the door. And from here, I'm going to cast Acid Arrow at that little shit that shot at me. I don't like you. I don't like your dad. I don't like pretending to be your mom. You're in trouble now. Cast Acid Arrow at Leon. Hits you with a 26 and does 3d8 acid damage. And Leon takes 18 points as a magical acid arrow strikes him in the chest and begins to burn, burn, burn. Is it like the old acid arrow? Does it stick around? On a hit, you deal 3d6 plus 1d6 persistent acid damage. It does stick around. Luckily for you, it is not a critical. Lucky for you, it was not heightened. So at the end of your turn, next round, you can make flat checks 15 to get rid of that effect. Otherwise, you will take the damage.
Sizzle my nizzle.
Or is it? I can't remember. Is it damage first, then check? Check, then damage. Anyway, that's her. She moves. She casts a spell. The Western Guards. We blowed up. How much damage did we take? Was it 7 points each from the Bard? You guys remember? He did the big radius spell and kaboom.
Everybody took it. Everybody.
But it was 7, right? Or was it more?
I believe it was all. Yeah, I think they died of shame. Yeah. If my records are anywhere near correct.
Yep. Sounds legit to me. No,
It's a very shameful 7 damage, yes.
Yes, thank you. I just get back on the tracker to where it says 7 and he's going, it's shameful, and the 7 scrolls down like scroll. Which means we're still up and standing. Which means we move around and in position. 2 will attack Dunaldagan. 1 will attack Leon. Dunaldagan.
Ah! On guard.
13. Dunaldagan. A
On guard.
20. Does that hit you?
I'm unsure.
And 1 for Leon. 4.
No,
12.
it does not hit me.
Okay. They just come and start getting slap happy behind you.
Shame. Shame.
Wait,
As
did
I
it
deflect
did it
every
roll
one
a
of my
4 against me? Isn't that a critical miss?
We walking naked through the.
4 got a 12 against you. 12 isn't a critical miss, is it?
No, it's not. Okay.
Then we have. Get rid of the East Guard guy. Confusing us. She blew his head off. Angelus. Meanwhile, back in the hallway. The scene goes back. Back and forth.
Back in the hallway.
Oh, really?
Exciting.
Riveting.
I will
Any more bardic missiles?
sustainable. I'm just checking to see.
They're usually verbal, just so we're all clear.
It's a one-off. Doesn't say you can sustain it. It's my rallying anthem. I don't see anything about sustaining it.
You have to re-up it if it's like your inspiration.
But yeah, but it takes a focus point.
Oh snap! Yeah, that's I got one like that, but except it's the other side of the coin. You and I are opposites.
All that stuff comes off. I think it might have actually already, from the looks of things.
The room is filled with a strange smoke. What do you do?
Yeah, smoke. I'm gonna
not
open
from the
door
bard.
to the north of me,
Okay.
and I will grab the princess's hand.
Glad
and
it
say,
ended in hand.
The door's locked.
"This
What do
way,
you-
my lady."
You find the door to be locked.
Oh, it's locked.
Yeah, that's what Ninja 1 was doing this whole time. Ninja 2 engaged you. Ninja 1
Son
went
of
up
a
there
goat kisser.
and locked the freaking door. Keep them from leaving, right? Go on the other ceiling, drop down, barricade the door, go back up into the ceiling. That's why he was gone for 3 rounds.
Damn it.
Yep.
What's it take to break a door down in this
Do you
game?
have
We're
thievery?
adventurers. Locked doors are our nemesis.
No, I don't have thievery. Well, I'm untrained in thievery. But I am trained in athletics.
Yeah. Smush a door?
Let me just check and see if I've got any door opening magics at my... No. No, I don't.
No?
I do not.
Okay. So what do you do?
Nothing. So I'm going to attempt to kick the door open.
Okay. Does he need
An
to hit
athletics.
the, need to hit the break DC with an athletics check? Is that how that goes?
I'm going to put
Ask-
this out there.
asking
You tell
Gibson.
me what I did. 25.
Not bad. Not bad. I will say that the door crunches and gives a bit, at the very least. Talk to me, Gibson.
Sorry, I was reading what? Sorry.
Athletics check to overcome a door.
Based on the door. Is based on your athletics skill. So if you want to like break something, if you're untrained, you can break flimsy glass or fabric. Anything besides that, you need to be trained, expert, blah, blah, blah.
He's
I'm
trained.
trained.
Okay, you're trained.
Mm-hmm. So he should be.
All right, then
okay.
trained, you can break ice and sturdy glass. You want to break a door? Is this a flimsy door or a sturdy door? Flimsy door is expert, sturdy door is master. If you don't have that, you can't break it.
Oh, okay.
Like, plain and
So
simple.
without a crowbar, you take a -2 item penalty, so that makes it a 23.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the door DC.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, doors are nemesis. And
Okay.
Well, let's just check and see if I've got a crowbar, because I still have action. No, I don't have one.
yeah.
But I have a
It's like,
crowbar.
yeah, what?
Okay.
What? No. If you're adventuring, maybe.
The door caves a bit, but seems to be stuck or blocked. He doesn't bounce off it like a wuss. I'll give you that at least. 25 still a decent roll, sir.
Yeah, well, I've got 2 more actions, so I'm gonna try again.
Okay, attacking a door, -5 athletics. DC goes. Your penalties start in now.
Frickin' open, bro. With a 12.
Oh, it hurt your shoulder. Can I have a fortitude save, Angelus, as you are strenuously whooping yourself at this door?
Nat
Molly
20.
whooping.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Back in Pathfinder Society Spy Camp, you've learned to control your breathing where you had pulled up your fashionable clavet, which actually doubles as a specially doubly lined gas filter and giving you bonuses and blah, blah, blah spy stuff. Anyway, natural 20.
Yep.
You do not succumb to any negative effects of the gas at the moment.
Does the door have a name?
No, does the smoke have a name? You inhale the entire room full. I've got this.
You've got a breath weapon.
There's effects and
Alice.
spells I've seen. Like, doesn't a sorcerer absorb energy and then just breathe it out? I've seen that. I've seen one of you guys do that.
Yeah, Muros.
Yeah, the druid.
I don't have that. Yeah.
Okay, so the guy above the door, that obviously was your culprit for blocking it. It's got the panel open. Giggles silently because I'm a ninja, and then attacks you with his. No, maybe he's impressed. That was a good. I was like, oh damn, that almost gave. Maybe I should get back. Maybe I should just
Damn.
leave and get down there.
Damn, doesn't he know to turn the handle first?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hits you with a dagger. Does 6 points.
Is that piercing?
Yeah.
As a reaction, I will activate my blood vendetta.
Uh-oh.
Rarely have those been good.
Rarely has
No,
a ninja said, uh-oh.
It's incredible. All right, so
He did it with
deals
hand
piercing,
signs.
slashing, or persistent bleed damage to you.
I'm sorry. Go again.
You need to. Oh, I'm attacking your will defense. So here we go.
Okay. This is a reaction.
Suck it. You saved.
Yeah.
So you take half the persistent bleed damage of what is it? 2d6.
Sorry, you're doing all this as a reaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bleed, bitch. 4 points.
Okay.
And your attack operates normally still.
Yeah. Yeah, I stab you and you just like glare at me and this magical energy goes right up my little wire on my dagger and geez, what the hell? What the hell? What the freaking hell? Ninja
Yes,
number
how much-
2,
How much
they
did you
could
hurt me for? Because I think I interrupted your damage.
6. Oh, 6. You took 6 points.
It says on there.
I did? Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure.
Okay.
Saga.
Ninja number 2.
What'd you call him?
Luckily, this is a very powerful bomb, so it's not like I got a bunch of them. That was a one-off. Congratulations. So I go back to tossing daggers at the people that are trying to open doors. However, the other one, since she's not, I'm not realizing that she's jamming it. She's just near it, so she actually whips a dagger at the princess and critically misses. So it gets caught in the door behind her dagger, and he can't pull it back. Now we got Ninja on a wire. Kagi contemplates freedom. Leon, what do you do?
So I was hit by a giant acid arrow. I'm going to reel with the damage, swinging my Daikyu around in a distracting manner, hoping to draw the attention of the guard behind my father.
Right, deception?
Is a 17.
Sharp guard perception of +7. 22. He knows you're trying to do something. Doesn't fall for it. But it's not like you don't distract him. It's just that he... How can I put this? He sees through that you're trying to get his attention, and since I know what I'm doing to so-and-so, I'm going to say he doesn't fall for it. You have more actions, though. What do you want to do? Wave in bigger circles? Come on. It's like he's got a cat toy. Come on. Just shoot him. Distracted by the pain.
I'm going to accept that my father will accept his defeat in disgrace.
Yeah, I have kind of ready to action to take your father's head, or hurt him, or do something if you guys keep shooting me or doing whatever. Now, you don't.
Yep,
you don't
and
shoot.
Dad decided to drop his weapon instead of do anything about it. So
I was gonna tuck and roll. Not my fault. You guys have no theater skills. You're supposed to be noble lords. Anyway.
Well, we are not in a position to wait. So.
It's okay. I'm making big puppy eyes at your bard friend. Maybe he can help me. Anything else, Sir Leon, before we move your turn?
Yes, I'm going to be targeting Mama Dearest. That is a hunted strike, so that'll be 2 shots.
Okay.
First attack is a 28, which apparently is still not targeted.
Okay. It's fine. What you do is we drop the first one on there. Okay. You put an arrow in here, in you, and instead of using my ready action to kill your father, okay, he draws blood from your father's neck and yells at you to stop. Last chance.
I am mid-action at the moment, so...
Oh, you take the damage. I'm just saying, you were taking shots, right? You draw a bead and you shoot, and he's like, stop, and you let the arrow fly, and you can do the damage. Sure, go right ahead.
No, like 2 arrows are coming out of this bow in 1 round, in 6 seconds. Or in like 1 action kind of thing.
So in 2 seconds. Do you put
Yes.
2 arrows on the string?
Pretty much.
Or is it a rapid fire? If it's a rapid fire, you shoot one.
It's a rapid shot, but it's like instant kind of thing. That's how Hunter's Flurry Mark works.
Hey, I read an action. You guys make a move. I'm going to chop Dad's head. He decides not to chop, but since the chopping is the thing, he pulls so it slices Dad's neck a bit, and your father grimaces, and he warns you, I will kill him. Anyway, go ahead, damage.
And a 26.
Okay.
Total damage is 13 and another 9.
Okay. Since he hesitates, I could see that's his reaction. You pump 2 into her going, so that's fine. Put 2 arrows into the lady. She's still up on the ceiling right in front of the door, but he threatens that he will do it, and he starts, sawing into your dad's neck, drawing actual blood. And I will say, Daddy Dearest, I don't want to do full damage, but I will cause worry here. They press a dagger to your side and make you wince and cry out. And so everyone in the room knows that so-and-so can feel it, and it's like, I will stab them, that kind of thing. So as soon as I find the Shogun, I'm going to give him a couple points of damage just from drawing the line. 1 or 2 kind of thing. Where's my Shogun? Oh, man. This list is so long. I can never find the person. There we go.
While you're doing that, with my last action, can I turn back to the guard that is still threatening Dad and try to do is there an aid another kind of...
1 action for deception.
Yep.
1 action to draw 2 shots or 2?
1 action to do 2 shots.
Okay, so you got 1 left?
Yep.
And do what?
I want to try to do... I don't know if there's an equivalent in 2nd edition, but I want to try to do an aid another action with my attack to see if I can help my father's defenses. If that's a thing.
Yeah. You can actually aid in his defense. I think you have to be adjacent to the opponent, though, which you are not. Also, the guards get attacks of opportunity, and I do believe you firing a bow in my face provokes, or did they cancel that? I have an adjacent guard, and he's firing a bow off. I don't think so. I don't think attacking with a ranged weapon. I think it's just manipulating. If you, pulled away, drew stuff, but I don't think firing... I don't think attacking provokes. It's just manipulating objects.
You are correct.
So we could have attacked you while you were doing deceptive stuff, but I think we're just confused. So anyway, Joe, help me out here.
You are correct.
No, I mean the other thing about being too far away to aid Dad with a ranged weapon
aid?
against...
Nope, it's range. Depending. Because it all depends on what you want to do to aid and what skill you want to use to aid. So if he wants to use an attack action to aid,
shoot the weapon. I'd allow that.
Right? Or if he wants to yell, get down, whatever you want to do to aid, then yeah, it's within 30 feet, I do believe.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, I mean, another way to do it would it be possible to, instead of actually drawing a bead on him, act like I'm going to go shoot him? It would be a second deception in the same turn, though. Well, no, turn in a very, obvious way, pulling with an arrow drawn, directly at his face kind of thing. Not necessarily actually loosing, but, there's clearly a very...
Oh, you kill him, I kill you. Dad's ready to die. That kind of bluff.
Yeah.
Like a Mexican standoff. Go ahead. Dad's ready to die. I will kill you and see if he falls. Yeah, okay, I got you. Something like that. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, that's about right.
Yeah, okay.
We're both samurai. He should be ready.
Yeah, you're just a guard. We're all samurai here. Besides,
I will be the Shogun.
Exactly. Duddle Dagon's on board. Yeah. We all go up in ranks. Says Duddle Dagon, do it.
Yeah, no,
Duddle Dagon gives you a nudge and you let fly.
Whoopsie!
Sorry. Damn it. That's funny. Sorry, Leon, and that's your third. So give me it's intimidation, really. Right? Intimidate my little wee DC. Which brings us to Sir Nudge-a-Lot.
Nat 20. Yay.
22. He does realize that if I kill Dad, I'm going to die. Good to know. Which brings us to Sir Nudge-a-Lot. Donald Dagon.
Yes. I would like to sustain my spell of bullshit in the air.
Oh, okay. So you're still poltergeisting all that crap on the guys behind you?
Oh, yeah. I'm flipping the table, the pillows, the embers, the change in your pocket, especially.
Yeah, I don't think I'm afraid of Bowboy. I think I'm afraid of the green man that's causing the elements to fly. All my friends are getting beat up. That's funny.
Death by pocket change.
What's the saving throw again? What's the...
18.
Okay. Did we give you the spell on the sheet or no?
I believe so. I'm just loading my action tab.
Animated assault.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Just hit the Blair Witch again.
Yeah, just hit the dice button and...
All right, hitting the Blair Witch.
You've been burning through spells and cantrips left, right, and center. How are you holding up? Are you almost...
This is sustaining. I have options left.
Okay.
Yeah, don't
We're
worry.
we're low level. I'm just wondering if one of
Yeah.
them juice.
Okay, I hit Blair Witch. What happened?
Applying results. So for you, would we have to make a new save? Basic reflex. Sustain
Yeah.
for a minute. Yeah, so we just make new saves. Oh, no.
Yeah.
On subsequent rounds, you can sustain dealing 1d10 basic.
Yeah.
Okay. So we make new saves. So you can do this, and we make our save against you.
Yeah.
The guards here. 1 second. What's my saving throw? Reflex. 10 is a failure. So now you hit the second tier drop, the lower one. for
I
the
don't
D10.
see the teardrop currently.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Thank you, sir.
5 points
Aha.
to all the guards. Okay.
All right.
So they start getting beaten so badly, like they're all there and they're gonna make their attacks of opportunity, and they got their spears ready. They start jabbing you, and they get jostled, and they stand their ground. And as they dig in, there's that proverbial behind their head. The couch just comes around and just like takes out 2 of them, and some random like pottery like nails the other guy, and you drop all 3 of them with your subsequent
Just
round.
by furniture.
Subsequent round.
All right.
Donald Egg in the.
Waiting in the background the entire time. I was waiting for my time to shine.
I really wanted to like maybe go back and edit and just have the guards whispering, going, "Yeah, he's this big half orc, but he's like, he's a bard, he's a sidekick, he's not dangerous, like what's his big deal? Why are we all afraid of him? Why does he have this big rep?" And now we know why.
Yeah. You find out too late always. That's how it goes.
Don't invite him to your house. And if he says, "What a lovely place, so much furniture," beware.
Oh, is that 13th century Ding Dynasty?
Sorry, 1 action to sustain?
1 action to sustain, correct.
Oh, God help us. Now what do you do?
I use 2 actions to cast a illusory object. I think I need a terracotta soldier. Right on top of the shogun.
On top of him?
Yeah, he becomes a terracotta soldier.
Oh, I'm not an object though.
I make one. It's an illusory object.
Okay.
You create an illusory
So-
visual image of a stationary object,
Right, which is
and because it's heightened,
so. Let's talk about interacting.
yeah,
You're superimposing it over a guy that's standing there, so he'd
Yeah.
be clipping through the wall kind of thing. So the disbelief would be pretty high because you're trying to, you know what I mean? You're
it's
trying
big
put a
enough to cover. As he's inside of it.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Huh.
Yeah.
Read me the spell.
You create an illusory visual image of a stationary object. The image must fit within the spell's area. The object appears to animate naturally, but it does not make any sound and generate smell. There's a parenthesis on that because it's heightened. For example, water wouldn't appear to pour down an illusory waterfall, but it would be silent. It is heightened to the 2nd level. So your image makes the appropriate sounds to generate normal smells and feels right to the touch. The spell gains the auditory trait, and the duration increases to an hour.
So suddenly my spear is trapped inside the terracotta soldier as it appears around the man.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, and what about willing to deceive?
That's normally when it comes to the interacting with illusory objects.
Okay. And is there a standard case for that, Joe? I like where you're going with this. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
I gotta wrap my head. I gotta unwrap my head from first edition. That's the problem, right? You're just so easy to go back to this is.
Yeah. So it's illusory object. It's heightened to the 2nd level because it is my favored. It is
Okay.
my use spell, or not
Okay.
it's my signature spell, I should say.
Okay, let's go knight for knight, bard for bard. So while we're trying to figure this out, Lord Samish Gildervarth, now played temporarily by Doug. You want to take some swings? Did you take control?
Yes, I'm going to step forward,
Okay.
north, and then I'm already targeting, so I will make a swing at terracotta number 2.
Okay.
My first roll is a miss with can't see the roll because I'm 21. Awesome. And so I will take another swing, though this is less likely to hit. Yeah, even worse. Critical miss.
Oh dear.
So I probably lose a round then. Next.
Yeah, last action, yep. Which brings us to Bard playing a Bard. Matt, Witt, playing Fafal. Stepping in for Fafal tonight.
Do not have control. Let me see if I can take it. Nope, can't take it. Who has control?
Doug took everybody.
I don't have control.
Doug took everybody. It's greedy. Fafal.
Mine.
Close the character sheet, reopen the character sheet header, and you should be able to get control. I did say he was quicker on the draw, and he did make him up for him, so.
Fantasy Grounds crashing on me.
Too much going on in the internet
to get
tonight.
control of the character.
Too much going on in the old internet tonight. Why?
I'm gonna let it. I'm just gonna go ahead and hard crash it since I just finished all my turns.
Okay, we'll just assume you jumped to dying 4.
Hey,
When called upon, he made no decision. He goes to dying 3. What?
so
You got control
I am
now?
out, so you should be able to grab that character.
Don't see him?
No, I see him. Just won't let me open him.
You got rapiers, you got daggers.
Super slow. That's part of what was.
I don't know what he has.
You got a rapier
But he's
and a
gonna,
dagger.
he's gonna stab it into whatever that thing is.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. He missed. Stabs again. Critically misses. Just like your boss, Lord Samish.
You should not be taking that second attack.
Why did we bring these? Why did we bring these? Guys. Which brings us to Lothid. Brave Sir Lothid.
Sure. Brave. Okay, you ready for this?
Sorry. What? Yeah.
I will spend an action. I'll open the doors.
Okay.
I'll spend an action. I'll close the doors, hoping to fan out this smoke.
Okay.
Since we're all closed in, we have nowhere to go. That's what I will do. That's it.
Okay.
Since we can't get out of here.
Okay. Can I have another saving throw, sir? You were slowed 1. Second save. See if you dropped stage 2.
Without breathing? I didn't do anything. I just opened the door and closed the door.
Unless you tell me you hold your breath or taking steps not to breathe.
Well, I can't do that because I'm slowed.
I will give you a
And
plus-
14.
I will give you a +4 because you're trying to get fresh air. You like whip the door open, close it, and hopefully some fanning for your friends, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But I rolled a 14.
Okay. Even with an 18, that is a fail.
Okay.
And you become even more drowsy, and take
Cool.
You take slowed 3. So you burned 1, but when we retract it, comes 3 because now it's next round will be even more. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Bum. Next we have Sir Winston. Sir Winston is dying 1.
Yep.
Would you like to spend your hero point and clear the board and wake up stuck on this thing's feet? Would you like to just risk a couple of rolls?
I'll try the roll first. I'm
Okay.
not gonna dump the hero point right off the bat.
Okay.
That's just raw, right?
Yep. 11.
18.
You stabilize and your eyes flutter open. You are prone and being occupied under a statue. You need to take an acrobatics or athletics check to wiggle out from under it.
I will acrobatics it.
Oh, do you become conscious?
Yeah.
The 27.
Why? What's the matter with him waking up?
No, I'm happy to have it. I'm about to ask that question myself. So
Oh, does he automatically become conscious because he's stabilized?
No,
So
I'm
he
pretty
still
sure
has
he
0
just
hit points,
stopped
so he's
dying.
not trying to wiggle out from anybody.
Yeah.
He's just unconscious and not dying.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Well,
At least-
in my
least not dead.
unconscious, not dying state, I imagine that I just flurry of spirals, the leg breakdancing move, you know, how they like, and then kip up in my dreams.
This place is madness. Leon serves his father in your country and is higher rank than your friend and our little Lord Samish, who is half the swordsman he was before, hasn't barely even raised his shield. There are heroic people here, like Anders, Lothid, and some guy bard that keeps screaming about dinner reservations for his friends. Why, this is the second, not third time you've met the princess. And look at her go with her sword. All this abounds. You're just a halfling trying to get by in a topsy-turvy world and not even sure if you have what it takes. You have a crossbow on your back, which is a relic. And when you fall unconscious, you witness the battle that made it a relic. These victory point absorbing relics that were introduced in the War for the Crown series. There's a ring that Fafal had, and he took it off foolish and got absorbed into the timeline, and there is this crossbow that you had. You fall unconscious, and the battle, an epic battle, plays out. It is a standoff. You remember Lord of the Rings? There's that proverbial guy that loses his shit and gets a shot off early, right?
Tim. Loved Tim.
Yeah, unfortunately for Tim, two heads of the army come together in a parley, but it closes the gap to a soldier with a crossbow. And he takes a shot and kills the opposing general and starts a war. And with thousands of people all psychically present with so much tension on these two men, and then all that psychic tensions turn to the man with the bow. The masterwork magical bow absorbs this energy and becomes a trigger point relic. And you are witnessing this as if you were the guy that took the shot. By the time you look around and see who you are and what you're doing and what battle is this, and the men come forward, your hands are holding the bow, it just goes off in your hands. Like you're on some kind of autopilot. And there's this great big tense moment, and as the man falls out of the saddle, the whole battlefield goes quiet. And then the opposing army from the man that you shot, a roaring cry emerges of vengeance, and they rush your army's position, and your men, the men alongside you, look at you like, dude, what the fuck? And then shrug and go towards. You experience this battle, and by the time you come out the other side, you lie on the battlefield, mortally wounded. The outsiders, special kinds of creatures that come for your soul, seem confused, chatter amongst themselves like there's two souls here and there isn't supposed to be. And they attempt to separate you. And as the creatures lean in to try to separate you, all goes dark. And we will see you next time.